I won't doubt it. He won't mislead all his followers.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Stay on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. On second down, Richardson. That's caught by Harrison right side. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. We'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll go. Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
But I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, he'll get it again, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Working from the pistol. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. left flat. A gain there of 15. And that will be a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Play action. It's Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is pulled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's going to air this one out. That is caught for the throw. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the visitors will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. The middle they go. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here it is on fourth down.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. As they try to run it here. Not much there. They get this down inside the 40. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Second down and 8. Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And third down coming up.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this.
Pick it up! Game's not over, you know. Why are you giving up? A minute, I'm going to put that jersey on. You're not picking up. You got to step it up. We'll be in the game.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. Good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. run this himself. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Richardson. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's into the end zone.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Reynolds now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now, he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A huge play just before the half. 56 yards. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
3rd and long. On play action, Richardson. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. To the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage.
Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. So we have reached halftime. These 2 teams separated by a touchdown. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now Gibbs on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Richardson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Throwing is Richardson. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Third and long. Reynolds is the motion man here. On third down, it's Allen. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try to run. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A run now on second down. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. And they are all over that on defense. Good search. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Play some defense out there, boys. Down defense. Play some defense, fellas.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Richardson going to look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That's powerful running. Lowers the shoulder and picks up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Reynolds is the motion man here. They'll try and run for it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Allen. Quick throw, taken in. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's caught by Harrison right side. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now 2nd and inches. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Taken in, and he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
On second down, Richardson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A pickup there of 25 yards. And that will be a first down. So Kittle comes in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 2.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So, it's a win for our visitors. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Party, we will party hard.